Hello everyone, welcome back to my playthrough of Digimon Story Sleuth, Hacker's Memory. Now let's get onto the BBS and check out the last case for this chapter. Because this is the last case, the cheat strategy. Students are cheating in mass using high-tech equipment. I need to stop them. Can you help? Oh, this one. This is actually a very interesting case. Very interesting. And one of the harder ones in my opinion. So let's do it. It's a case from an Indo teacher. He never taught me, but he might recognize my face. I don't think it would be a good idea to talk to him. I'll ask Ryuji to do it. A case from a teacher at your old high school. I see your predicament. I'll talk to him if you want. You stay out of sight. Yeah, because I want to keep all myself confidential from the old school. Pleased to meet you. Thank you for taking my case. I'm Matsusumaya. I teach Japanese at Indo High School. I also the guidance counselor. I'll contact you to investigate an incident of group cheating in a certain case. I don't want news of this getting out. Students' futures are at stake. Whatever you do, don't let the police know. I understand. Please give me the details. We discovered that a group of students cheat on the last midterms test. All 40 students in the class were involved. Whoa! Shouldn't you just punish them? We have no evidence and don't know how they did it. So we can't punish them. Then how do you know they cheated? My question exactly. Grade 3 Class C's test results improved very suddenly, and their answers to the essay questions were identical. Maybe they used phones or digivices, or maybe they somehow got a hold of the questions before the test. Students are forbidden from having electronic devices on them during the test, and a student did try to steal the test paper, but he failed. So, in other words, there was 41 students who took the test, and only he failed. That is definitely classified as cheating. Since that incident, the test papers have been kept under lock and key, but that hasn't stopped this class from cheating somehow. I'm certain they found a way to smuggle in a small device and use it to cheat. Then why not single out one student, put the pressure on, and get them to confess? The one who tried to steal the test paper, for example. That was Shinobu from grade 3 C, Class C. We've already talked to him multiple times. But he just keeps saying he doesn't know anything about it. He won't say any more. Kids in that class bully him into doing things for them. We've tried dealing with it, but they've threatened him not to tell anyone. Putting pressure on him and trying to get a confession would just make his situation even worse. So we won't do anything until we have hard evidence. We can't just rush in and solve the problems with force like the teachers did back in the old days. It must be tough being a teacher these days. It certainly is. So, what do you think about this incident? I'd like to hear your views. It sounds like they use some kind of device. So there are ones now that are smaller than a pea, but I doubt high school students would be able to get their hands on anything that's subhistoricated. I think how you pronounce that word. If they did, not even a strip search would be able to find them. There are limits to what can be detected by the naked eye. Have you considered approaching a specialist? Of course we've tried that. We hired someone to deploy a body scanner at this classroom door. He didn't find anything. Well, that's something. Those students sure are cunning. You're our last hope. We're willing to pay whatever you ask. Please help us. It seems like we're the right people for this job. We'll investigate how the students pulled it off. Thank you. Please contact me as soon as you find anything. We'll start by running background checks on all the students. All 40 of them. This is going to be hard work. That goes for you too, Kisu. You did this. Take the case after all. You know you did the talking. Usually wanted me to ask students from the other classes about grade 3 class C. No one in the 3rd grade should know me. I hope. Still, I better be careful. Okay, so that by that definition, Kisu left the school during 2nd grade, I guess. Okay. So let's go look around here, I guess we have to do. Okay, I think you check over here. There you are. Huh? Anything strange about the kids in grade 3 class C? I got a friend in class C. He started wearing contact lenses all of a sudden, which is weird because his eyesight's always been fine. When I asked him when he started needing glasses, he said he doesn't, but still has to wear them. I don't know what's up with him. Okay, that's interesting. Let's check the next area. Okay, see. Actually, it's over here. There's one other person in this area I think that we need to talk to. Let's see. There you are. Grade 3 class C. I don't really want anything to do with that class. I heard most of the bad kids in 3rd grade are in that class. I even saw a group of them yelling at a boy named Shingenbu, who was in my class last year. That's bad. Okay, now we want to go to the downtown area. So let's head over there. Over here. Down this way. Let's talk to this. Oh, let me see about the shop right here. I always want to buy some of the costumes. Buying the costumes. I always like costumes in my games. I might show some of these off. Okay. That's everything. That's all the costumes. Now, let's talk to this one right here. Grade 3 Class C. That's the class next to mine. You looking for a gossip about them? I heard them saying everything's going perfectly thanks to the rabbits. I have no idea what they're talking about though. Rabbits? Maybe? Or maybe they said mice. Maybe whatever they said, it was some kind of small furry animal. How's it going? Found anything? Yeah, I found a few things. Great. Tell me when you get back. Sorry for making you go. Didn't any of the students recognize you? It's okay, but I was really nervous. Let me just say this. Sorry to hear that, but I think asking you to handle my part of the investigation would have been asking too much. While you were asking around, I found out some things about the hacking tool. Oh, you did? Let's meet at Hudie to share what we found and discuss how to proceed. Several days later. Have there been any developments? Yes, we've identified the tool they used to cheat. That's good news. What is it? It's called a mole. It's extremely dangerous, and its sale has been banned. Then how did they get it? We found that 40 of them have recently been purchased on Eden's black market. Oh, that's something. The exact number of students in grade 3 class C. Right, my colleague investigated where they were shipped to. It's an area where the students in that class live. It appears that the students conspired to acquire this banned mole tool. But what exactly is it? It's a miniature wearable computer. Basically a mobile device that you can wear. Oh, I think that's the contact lenses that guy was talking about then. It lets your user log into Eden from anywhere. Whoa. It's impossible to tell someone's wearing one just by looking, and even the latest scanners can't detect it. It's not only small, but incredibly hard to see. It's made from materials that are almost indistinguishable from the human body. How is it worn? It's like a set of contact lenses and earpieces. They are worn on the surface of the eye and in the ear. Interesting. So that's why you didn't notice it. Why we didn't notice it. I never knew such a thing existed, but why has it been banned? People have run into trouble while logging in with the device. Transferring money to an unknown account, attacking strangers in the street, things like that. Well, that explains everything. But all those arrests have no memory of those things taking place. So, what's going on? Does wearing a mole make you go insane or something? No, but hackers are behind it. Of course! Hacking a mole user allows you to temporarily control their actual body for some reason. That's crazy. How is that possible? No one knows. Even the manufacturer and consumer haven't been able to figure it out. That's something. That's why it's been banned. It's possible that it sends signals to the nerves and muscle tissue somehow, but that's only conjuncture. Electric signals control the movement of the human body, and very little is known about the digitalization of mental data in Eden. How could something so dangerous fall into the hands of kids? We have to confiscate them, and soon. Of course, but don't do anything yet. If we tip our hand, some of the kids might get rid of the devices. To make sure we don't miss a single one, we need to catch them red-handed. I guess that makes sense. You're right, but how? When is the next test? Tomorrow. It's the first of the finals. Good. Give the test as normal and we'll catch them in the act. Understood. Stopping the cheating is important, but please make confiscation the moles your top priority. Okay. Tomorrow we'll log into Eden and find the students using the moles. We have to determine if they really are using the moles to cheat. Okay, so we're just getting evidence for this test. Why would they use such a dangerous tool just to cheat on tests? There might be another reason. How are things on your end? All 40 students are in the classroom. And has the test started? Yes, they started writing. It really doesn't look like they are cheating. Alright, here I go. Yeah, that's hacked into the computers to find out how they're cheating. Okay, I'm in. Just as we thought. They're all in Eden. But how? They're all taking the test. A hacker must be controlling them. I think I get it now. What's going on? There's no time. I'll explain later. Just continue the tests for normal for now. Do you know where the students are? Got grade 3 class C's highway URL. Okay, we got the URL. Good. So, they've skipped out on the test and hidden in that place. That's only natural. They'll get caught right away in any of the public areas. Let's hurry. They'll disappear when the test finishes. So let's go to that area. We just had to go walk over there. Woohoo! So let's head over there. That was weird. Anyway. Let's see. We want to do this one. There's no power for this one. That's why I have to go this way. Go this one. There you are. Wait. Aren't those kids in Class C? They're talking about something. We are too far away to hear. There are probably more kids inside. We can't let them get wind of us. So, how can we get closer without them noticing us? Cyberspace, and we're hackers. There must be a way. Okay. Go invisible so you can't detect by others. Your account info will be hidden. You can investigate without leaving a trace. Yeah, this is our Sleuth hide form. A new hacking skill for Kasut. So, let's use it. I'll bring it up on the player menu to show how to get it. Cyber Sleuth, we need a virus Digimon to make ourselves disappear. Since we do have Greymon Blue as our virus, as well as Kuwagamon, we can use it. So let's bring up our hacking list and use it. Sleuth how? Makes us invisible. Even our Digimon. There's nothing to do at this time of day. I'm so bored. Still, it's better than taking a test. Isn't that almost over? Now that I think about it, we did use it back in the original Cyber Sleuth. I just remembered that now. Oops, my bad. Yeah, still, it's better than taking a test. Isn't it's almost over? Let's go back to the others. The test is about to finish. Let's go. Okay, so let's head over to this part teleporter to get to where the rest of them are at. I would not be staying on the edge, definitely. There they are. And then he fell over. Seriously, that's so funny. I see. So they're all hanging out here. Hey, Shigingbu, you better not screw up this test for us, or you'll be sorry. No, I won't. And don't write the same answers like last time. You know we cheated. Sorry, I'll be more careful this time. Tibush Takashi, your dad's the best. I love this tool. Wonder why they don't sell it in stores. I don't know. It's good for us. Okay, so that guy's father somehow supplied them with this tool. You should be happy, Shingenbu. You're finally making yourself useful. Yeah. Right. We're really grateful, and you should be grateful to us, too. So that's what's going on. The Class 3 students are making Shingenbu take the test for them. He's the one controlling them back in the classroom. Okay, so he's somehow mentally controlling their bodies to take the test. He's impressive. Controlling 1 or 2 people is hard enough, but 40? And writing different answers for each question. Why would someone that smart let people like them push him around? He's smart, but not tough. Yeah, let me say that. I get it. He's smart, but not brave enough to stand up to them. That most likely is the truth. He must be so frustrated. Looks like the test's finished. I guess they're gonna log out. It's finished. Let's get back. Shingenbu. See you tomorrow for the next test. I hate them. I hate them so much. I'll make them all pay. They're my puppets. During the next test, that will be my chance. You'll pay. You'll all pay for what you've done. This isn't good. Don't you get it? He has a Somebody controlling over more than 3 dozen people. Yeah, that's true. If I was tormenting someone like that, there's no way I let my victim have that kind of control over me. It looks like they don't even know that he can control them. Based on how they were acting just now, they don't seem to have the slightest idea how the moles work. It sounds like that Tashi kid's dad obtained them illegally and gave them to his son. What was he thinking? Now, he probably doesn't even know that they could be used in this fashion. Now, we know how they got the devices and how they are cheating. We should probably stop them. But they deserve to suffer a little first. Ruji wants them to suffer. Yeah, this is like where the game gets a little bit on the dark side, in my opinion. The next day. Not another test. Chill out. It's not as if we have to take it. You're right about that. Hey, Shingenbu, hurry up and get ready. The test's about to start. Shingenbu? No. Huh? What do you mean, no? I'm through with doing what you say. Look, you're not taking a test today. You're not doing you're doing something else. Yeah, this is where the game gets a little on the dark side. What's that? Our classroom. Huh? Everyone's standing up. But the bell hasn't rung yet. The test isn't over yet, right? Hey, what are you doing? The test isn't finished. What? Arg! But, huh? Why am I hitting the teacher? Okay, so they had one of the schoolgirls hit the teacher. Hey, what are you doing that for? I'm not. My body's moving by itself. What the? We're all holding knives. They're holding knives? What are we going to do? Stop this right now. No, please, stop. Oh no. No, we couldn't have. What's going on? Did he just make them kill the teacher? Am I unalive the teacher? We've gone out of the classroom and started climbing the stairs. What is this? You should know. You're the ones who made me use this tool. Oh dear. What? Were you taking us? Weren't you taking the test for us? Yeah, I was controlling your bodies and taking the test. I thought I'd do a little experiment and figure out how much control I have over you. Didn't the thought even enter your minds? If I can make you write the answers, what else can I make you do? No way! Wait a second, what is he going to make them do? Hey, we're going up to the roof. The roof? In Shinbu, is Shingenbu making us do that? Hey, Shingenbu, stop! This isn't funny. Look, we're climbing over the railings, one after another. Such a neat row of students. Oh dear. Watch closely. You look like crazy linings, don't you think? Who wants to go first? I know. Let's go in alphabetical order. Abe's first. No, Shingenbu. Please stop. 3, 2, 1. Jump. Thud. Arg! My body! It jumped off the roof! And you're still uneaten? Now for the next 10. Here goes. This is dark. This is getting boring. Now for the rest of you. He just made the kill. I think I'll cut that out. I mean the word. There. That won't take a little too long. You've all jumped off the roof. Are we dead? I think so. Yep, dead as dodos, all of you. How do you like that? I bet you wish you didn't push me around so much now. You don't like it when I push back, do you? This is my revenge. The teacher and all of you are dead. So their minds are trapped in cyberspace, I guess, by this definition. You're lying. We're still here, right? Hey, I can't log out. You have no body to go back to. And I created this cyberspace. If I delete it, you'll all disappear forever. Ha 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 ha. Ah ha ha ha. Oh great, he went insane. Ha 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 ha. Feel better now? We're here. Who are you? Hackers from your teacher hired. You've come to confiscate the moles. You've had your fun. You've had your fun. We enjoyed the show. That was a show? We've been wondering just how much that tool is capable of. The show? How could you say that? We're dead! They're thinking, as impartial, third-party observer, though, I have to say, it was a very cowardly act. Cowardly? Getting revenge is in a way that didn't give them the chance to fight back. Cowardly is definitely the word. No one could respect you for doing something like that. And what do you know? You don't get it. They pick on me every single time. Every single day. Tormenting me and making fun of me. You could never understand what it's like to have people laughing at you and hitting you. I had to do it. No one understands my pain. That's why I did what I did. They all deserve it. Now, even you're making fun of me. I'll make you jump off a roof, just like them. Oh, you have a Greymon. He can use Digimon too? Yeah, Greymon, Meramon, and Airdromon. So that's who we are fighting for this battle. So let's start shooting them down. I gotta shoot the Airdromon. That's so simple. Cyberdramon. Okay, Greymon Blue will attack. Hudie Wing will for the Meramon. Fire Shooter for the Greymon. Should do some good damage since it's a combo move. Good, lowers his defense too. Okay. Okay, Greymon Blue will attack the Meramon. Good damage. Hudie Wing. Good, got rid of the Greymon. And this should finish up the Meramon, I think. Okay, not. Haruji should finish him off, I think. Good, I survive. Oh, come on. That didn't finish him off. Okay, Greymon Blue should finish off. Good. Ugh. Do you feel better this time? I wasn't making fun of you. I'm impressed by your determination. But you went about it all wrong. Surely you know what that better than anyone. I do. I should feel better, but I just feel regret. What have I done? So now you feel sorry for yourself for killing all your students. Oh, getting rid of them all. I've killed people. Lots of people. You think crying will make it better, you murderer? What you going to do about it? What he did was wrong. You have no right to blame him. You deserved it. I actually will say the first one. Right, then arrest him or something. But what made him do it? Don't pretend you didn't know what he did. Know why he did it. We know. We don't need you to say it. We've been bullying him and pushing him around for so long. It's only natural that he hates us. I'm sorry, Shingenbu. I'm sorry too. I never wanted this to happen. It looks like you've all learned your lesson. Okay, Kisu, now. Area network restored. You can log out now. But their bodies are gone! Go back to school and take the test properly. But how? Aren't we dead? What you saw was one of Shimbuku's memories. Memories aren't just a log of things that have actually happened. I extracted the fantasy of what he was planning to do to you, converted to data, and recreated it in cyberspace. So that was all a virtual recording. In other words, none of that happened. Phew! Thank you. You're not really dead. You're sitting at your desks in the classroom while Mr. Matsuma keeps an eye on you. Convert it into data? Data? But how? Only a top hacker could do something like that. Of course, it's impossible to access people's memories in Eden. But there's a brief window when the new memories you've just created can be copied before they're saved on the server. Luckily, you've been thinking about your plan over and over again for the last few days. Just waited for that window and took the data. Then I just recreated it in cyberspace to match your inputs. It took a lot of time to adjust the data because these were fantasies and not memories of things that actually happened. The images were fuzzy. We've stayed up all night doing it, and legally it's gray area. Basically, it was all a lot of work. So in other words, we made up fake images for him to believe he was doing it. So none of that was none of it was real. How do you know how to do that? And how do you even know how memory data works? Who are you? One of our hackers. Special talent when it comes to memory data. Yeah, Erica. But we couldn't log out. I temporarily cut this area off from the network. You couldn't log out because the signal was too weak. So I'm alive? What a relief. I hope this makes you think about what you've behaved. If this was real, you couldn't have a second chance like this. I get it. I won't do anything like that again. And you're going to tell us everything about how you and your father got the moles. Names, places, everything. Go. Yeah, I'm gonna learn the information. So I haven't killed anyone? Exactly. It was all virtual. I feel bad. If I feel this bad, even though it was just virtual, how would I feel if I really had killed them? You've been through one rank of a simulation. Thank you for stopping me. No problem. By the way, I told your teacher about all this. He's got a message for you. After apologizing to Shingenbu, you will all take makeup tests for all subjects. If anyone is caught cheating, everyone will repeat the 3rd grade. That's punishment. What? What do you mean? What? I said he's been latent. I'm saying he's being lenient. I guess making up tests, repeating the 3rd grade, nothing compared to being dead. Yes, true. You're right. I'll try my best to do it on my own this time. Good luck to Shinginbu. Thanks. That case was a lot of trouble, and I made Erica do something that might not be entirely legal. Yeah! Huh? How did I know Erica could manipulate memory data? Didn't she tell you? Her memory data has been moved to an Eden server. Her brain is an actual server itself. She has addressed her own memory data. That's why she knows how it works. That makes sense. She's always been a great hacker because of me. But after her accident and being treated by Kishimuro, she actually surpasses me. Oh, it's nothing. I don't want to talk about it. Have you heard of the brain in a vat hypothesis? It posts that that the world you see is a virtual world, and your brain shows you, just like Eden. Thank you for bringing up this new mutilation theory. I can't really explain it properly, but for Erica, the memories here in Eden are her. For me too. The digitized Erica is the real her. When you think of it like that, maybe the virtual murderers Shinginbu just committed were actually no different from killing people in real life. That's something. But at least we stop him from doing crazy stuff. Anyway, we are done with that case. Oh, we got something on the Digiline. Wait a second. Listen up. Which chess piece can move diagonally? That would be a bishop. Anyway, I gotta heal up at the Digilab. There, healed up to the Digilab. Can I Digivolve anybody? No. Okay, now that's done and over with. Going to get out of here. Okay, I'm actually going to end the video here for this one, because as soon as I hand in the test, the chapter will end and the next chapter will start. So, I'll see you at next video where I'll hand in the quest and start the next chapter of the game. So, see you in the next video. Bye.